Greetings, Dartonians, and welcome to the Wandering Larper. I'm your host, Salvatore. Today we are going to be discussing hammers, Larp hammers from many different manufacturers. What's good about these hammers, what's bad about these hammers, what makes these hammers awesome, and what makes these hammers suck. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. First off, I'd love to review the Calimacil Vorder hammer. This is a really sweet mace. Lengthwise, it's ideal for combat. The antiqued kind of, galvanized steel look makes it look like it was really forged, like it kind of could be a real magical weapon. I really like this one. This is one of my favorite ones. I think you'd have a lot of fun with this at your LARP. They're coming in right at about $149 from Calimacil, so that's a pretty good buy. Next up, we are going to look at the Calimacil Dentist. This one is from the Post-Apocalypta series, so this is supposed to be, futuristic, whole world's gone to shit, and, you need your weapon at your Post-Apocalypta LARP, so you'd grab this. What can I say about it? It's a studded club. Besides being kind of post-apocalyptic, it'll really work well at your swords and spells LARP, just because it looks so old, and it kind of looks like something some garrison at a castle would have. He'd grab some gnarly piece of English oak and drive studs into it, and then go out and bash somebody and knock all their teeth out, and why it's amply named the Dentist. So I really like this one. Next in the series, let's go for the Dorgan two-handed mace. This is from Calimacil. This is from the Wizarding World of Swearian, which is a French writer, and he has a whole series of books, and Calimacil has done a lot in that series. The Dorgan is really nice. The design on it's great. The detail's great. It looks really beautiful. If you were playing some type of magical dwarf or some type of kind of like dark paladin, it would really just fit in that realm. And I like this piece. The only thing I didn't like about it was it felt a little unbalanced in the field. It was a little heavy, and that gets a little cumbersome to carry at the LARP for hours and hours, especially if you're playing a 2 or 3 day LARP in a state park. Next, we are going to look at the Marteau de l'An de Jet. This is from Calimacil, and this little tiny throwing hammer is really fun. Just like the Vorder mace, it also features the ram's heads and kind of looks like something that the blacksmith just stamped out in town and you got a little custom weapon. When Calimacil first launched these, the price was $39.99, making this just a little bit out of a comfortable price range for a small thrower or something that you might lose in the bushes. Recently, though, they brought them down to $24.99, making it a pretty decent buy. It's really soft. You can throw it pretty hard. It's not going to hurt anybody. Ideal for all your medium touch LARPs, so great little purchase right here. Next up, we are going to look at the Kiefer. The Kiefer is really cool. This is by Calimacil, and it's crafted in the style of a Gothic mace. So it looks really cool if you're playing a Dark Knight, a Dark Baddie, or something like that. Really soft, really light, really great control, and probably my favorite of all the Calimacils that you see out here right now. Next, we are going to look at the Epic Armoury wooden mallet. I love this piece. I tested it out at several LARPs this past year. Everybody loves this piece. Everybody that sees it or holds it absolutely loves it. Great piece right here. So much fun. I can't even stress how much fun this thing is in the field and at a LARP. Next, the Calferis hammer. This is really cool. This is by Calimacil, and it's another piece from the Wizarding World of Swearin. So it's a really cool piece, very unique. It's 2 dragons' heads, gold horns, they're red dragons. I really liked it. I found it a little bit heavy, but what I really didn't care for in this design, as beautiful as it is, for the price point of close to $300, I just can't really find a character that matches this. I mean, it doesn't even look like metal. It's kind of so realistic. It looks like real dragon's heads, and it was hard to envision a character that would take 2 dragon's heads and kind of, you know, mash them onto a wooden stick and have a magical weapon. So with that being said, the price tag, how heavy it is, how hard it is, this was not one of my favorite pieces. So what we're going to do is we are going to step back for a second, and I'm going to let you all guess which one was our pick over here at the Wandering Larper. That's a really funny guess. No, it wasn't that. Actually, our favorite piece was the Epic Armoury wooden mallet. This thing is just so much fun. Yes, it does not carry the same level of detail and realism like the Calimacil pieces, and it's not maintenance free like the Calimacil pieces. It still requires silicone spray to keep it nice in the field, to keep it good in the rain and the cold weather. But I have to say, it is so much fun to wield this thing, to get hit by it. Just to see people carrying this around at a LARP is just joy. I cannot stress how much everybody loved this, and I bring all of these weapons out to every LARP from all my sponsors. I let all sorts of LARPers from all corners of the world play with these things and just, you know, get hands-on with them. And I cannot say and stress enough good about the Epic Armoury wooden mallet. This thing is just loved and cherished, and you know what? I think I'm going to order another one or ask our sponsors for another one, and I am going to do a giveaway on this one coming up this year. Now, always like, subscribe, and share the Wandering Larper U.S.A. for your chance to win many items from many of our sponsors. I'm Salvatore. Thanks for tuning in.